Hi guys, Sammy here. In previous video, I just shared the 4 keywords to describe China 2021, and in this video, I will keep sharing another 4 keywords to predict China 2022. So let's begin. The first keyword is the Metaverse. In 2021, the Metaverse is as hot in China as it is globally. As the Metaverse is not just one of the most popular internet slang phrases in China, but it's actually one of the areas where China has a lot of advantages. I personally believe that the gaming companies are positioning themselves to take a leading role in building the Metaverse. On the one hand, live services video games have been building towards this metaverse concept for a number of years, and companies with experience in both video games and social media will have an advantage when entering this space. On the other hand, the metaverse may evolve differently in China because the regulators may drop the hammer on the video game content. The greatest opportunity for metaverse in China will come from the interoperability across the gaming systems and the collaborative events with the IP holders. The second keyword is the new energy. China will continue to be the global leader in renewable energy capacity growth over the next 5 years. Despite phasing out renewable subsidies, the country's heavily reliance on coal, which will remain unchanged in 2022. For several years, China has been at the center of the global supply and demand for renewable energy, leading to account for about 40% of the capacity growth from 2015 to 2020. And it was followed by Europe, the US, and India. And the four markets together account for 80% of the global capacity for the period and are projected to increase that hold to 87% between 2021 to 2026. Driven by stronger policy support and ambitious climate target announced in last November, the global renewable electricity capacity is forecast to increase by more than 60% between 2020 and 2026, reaching more than 4,800 gigawatts. The third keyword is the aging population. The one-child policy defined China's the demographic transition for over 3 decades, but to combat an aging population and the declining birth rates, the government scrambled the policy with a new two-child policy in 2016. Despite this massive change, the government still faces a growing demographic crisis. China has the world's largest total population and the elderly population. The newly released results of China's seventh population census show that China's 2020 population stood at 1.4 billion, in which 260 million aged 60 and over. And I think that this is a very pressing issue, and China really needs to tame this gray rhino, as everybody knows that the problem is there, and everybody knows that we need to do something. The fourth keyword is the eCNY, also known as the digital RMB. In 2021, the local and central governments rolled out multiple pilot programs to bring this Chinese central bank digital currency closer to the full adoption. In 2022, the People's Bank of China will soft launch these projects during the Beijing Winter Olympics. The 2022 is a year that we will see how well the eCNY will hold up, both as a product and also a piece of infrastructural financial technology. And the eCNY is not just only a model with maturity and innovation, but it also implicates the China's global influence. So is there any other startups launching Metaverse projects, and how China deal with the aging population, and what's the differences between the eCNY and the other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. So in the next video, I'll keep sharing the true voice from China. Hope you like it. Thanks for your time.